You're probably expecting an end of the year slideshow. But as this year has proved, everything is different. And we always have to start at the beginning.
For some of us, Washita Hills is home. For some of us, Washita Hills becomes home. Very few of us imagined coming here. Yet, here we are. Here's how the year went. We started the year with these things.
Remember these?
Yeah, let's not. This year, there were some old students.
And some new ones.
Some came later, but don't worry, we like them too.
Back in the day, we were in a different solar system. Well, calendar system. It went something like this.
August 9 to 10, we had registration. That was followed by approximately 5 weeks of school, which was then followed by canvassing for 2.5 weeks.
We got back on Wednesday, October 13, which Dr. Shin gave us off. Thanks, Dr. Shin. That was only half of the year.
We then had about 5 more weeks of school, followed by a long break that stretched from November 24 to January 5.
Here comes spring. We would have had school from January 7 to February 1, followed by canvassing for 2.5 weeks. This would be then followed by 3.5 weeks of school, which would then be followed by 3 weeks of canvassing. After a break for about a week, we would then come back for 5.5 weeks of school. On May 22, we would have been out of school.
But as you know, everything changed. Now we're here. And here's how we got here. There was some interviewing,
Numbers were run, some graphs were made.
typing, and writing.
This one's for you, Miss Janita.
Administration had a big board meeting.
And then it happened.
The whole academic calendar got revamped, but so did our daily schedule. In the old calendar, you'd have classes the whole day. Then you might be working in the cafeteria. But then you have to have a class after that. And now you smell like bread. Lunch happens. Hopefully you get there before the academy eats everything. But now it's time for the 12:45 class.
Thankfully, that's now different. Now you have classes in the morning, lunch is at 1, and now we work the afternoon for a total of 16 hours a week.
And for those who like canvassing, now there's canvassing on Sunday.
So here we are. That's just one of the changes this year. Because this year, everything's different.
You may or may not have known this, but before, the ad building ended right here. Right about here.
The Martin's office used to be the old sound booth.
This used to be part of the auditorium. And this too.
Now, the college has its own classrooms, complete with state-of-the-art seats and TVs. For some reason, they never seem to be able to AirPlay, which leaves you with a handy HDMI cable, which you need an adapter for. Thanks, Apple.
Here's to you, Dr. Shin. Don't worry, we still remember this. Can't wait for Hermeneutics 4.0.
Back then, things were a lot more compact. But by God's grace, the school now is much more accommodating for all of us.
This year, thanks to the hard work of the tech guys, we got these things. Just as the new Populi system got rid of the old paper grade reports, these got rid of the paper time cards.
Please try again.
Well, they were supposed to. We'll get there someday.
This is also new. And it works too. Just no mirror. I'm sure it's the same in there.
Music is now a thing. A year ago, there was practically nothing here. But now the music degree exists, and someday perhaps we can revolutionize music in our church to align with the proclamation of the Three Angels' message.
Something's going on in here. What's this?
For those of us that like books, we have a new library. It has some really old books. Nothing beats the smell of old books.
Look at this one. This used to belong to David Paulson. The new library comes complete with the best place to study, next to this one.
We also wrote a book.
This year has been different, to say the least. There's been a lot of changes and a lot of memories made. Summer is coming, there's a lot of work ahead of us, and each one has a special place in God's work. As this year ends, remember the way that God has led, and always remember to look for something better.